one goal right now. All right. So give me your name.
My name's Dino Sabatini.
And Dino, are you the head chef?
Me and another friend of mine named Keith Hunter. He beat me up here today. He got here at 3:30 in the morning. I got here at 3:52, and he beat me to it. But he's been here longer than me. But we've been here about the same amount of years. But we run up the cooking part. It's for the Ladies Altar Society. But the guys cook the sauce, heat up the meatballs, cook the noodles, and the ladies do everything else.
So what is it like cooking and keeping? I mean, you had some challenges.
Yes, yeah. It's just this year with this, it was all to go, and we had 3 tables that ate on the inside. Usually, that's not shut down, but with COVID, it was shut down. So the takeout started. We got behind on noodle cooking, and it took us a long time to catch up. And it just, the amount of people that came through, we had a 2-lane drive-through one way. And we stayed busy cooking noodles from 6 o'clock this morning till 12:30. It's 1:48 right now.
Wow. So if Ray Kroc wants to implement drive-through spaghetti at his places, what do you suggest? What's your advice to him?
You better have more than 8 pots going at one time. We had 8 big pots boiling at one time. We could not keep up with homemade noodles. Cooking homemade noodles, so it was a challenge, but it was fun. We have good help.
Okay. Now, I see that they're stirring those meatballs. So the idea to keep the meatballs from burning and fresh, a lot of stirring.
Yeah, a lot of stirring. You can't burn it on the bottom. You got to stir. You're going to keep the meatballs from drying out on the top, so you got to always smash them down in there, stir them around a little bit, and keep them rolling.
And what do you use to stir something that big?
We have probably those spoons and paddles. Probably about 4 foot long. They're probably 60 to 70 years old. This was the 111th year. So I'm sure they could be 100 years old. I don't know, but this paddle's been here and stir's been here ever since I know I was born. I'm 43 now, so.
And what about the desserts? Are the desserts in big demand?
Oh yeah, desserts are homemade. It's lemon pudding on top of white homemade baked cake with whipped cream on top. And I remember as a kid eating it, that it's been around as long as I can remember, and people love it. And the salad, same thing. So the dessert's a big hit.
And what about the assembly line? The ladies really knocked it out.
Yes, we had a good group of young ladies come in this year, and along with the ones that have been here a long time, they all get along, they get it done. We just do what we're told.
Now, is Miss Libby coming out with another book, I heard?
I haven't heard that. You telling me some news? Is she? Okay, we'll keep that between me. So that me and you.
I think Anthony said that there might be a book coming out in a couple of months.
She's a outstanding lady. Knows a lot about the Italian history and heritage. She's a plethora of knowledge that I wish I could sit her down for a couple of days. That's what it would take for her to tell you about everything. So she's the matriarch of knowledge for this church.
And she's the one that put together the museum?
Oh yeah,
Can you say those words?
Oh, yeah, Miss Libby put the whole museum here at Our Lady of the Lake Catholic Church.
And what's in it?
All the families, possible families and photos that came here, that immigrated here from back when they first immigrated over, black and white photos, all the way to now. She has each family divided with pictures in a folder, big folder frame, where you can just look at history and history and history. So it's unbelievable.
And you yourself, what generation are you here?
Whew, see, 1, 2, I'm the 4th generation.
When did your people come here?
In 1896.
The next year?
That's right.
Would you say that?
Yeah, my family came here in 1896.
Okay. And did you have brothers? Just tell me a little bit about your family.
My family, the Sabatini side, comes from the Mississippi side, Clarksdale, Mississippi. Then my grandmother's side came from the Pezzarezzi side and Reginelli side, which is from here. So they all came over together, but they settled in different places. So and my dad still lives here. My grandparents are dead. Have a sister who lives in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and I moved back here in 2003. Got married, had a family, and here I am now cooking spaghetti every spaghetti dinner. This is my 12th year. to help out with this,
Wow.
to be in the kitchen cooking with Keith. So.
And I'm saying, if there's anything else that I need to get today. When do you guys start making the meatballs?
They made the meatballs 2 weeks ago. 4,048 meatballs in a day. Might have been 2 weekends on that, but I'm thinking most of them were in a day. The noodles were made about 4 weeks ago. The drying they're all homemade. They have to cut them. They make them, cut them, then let it dry them. Put them in the old grocery paper sacks.
Yep.
They dry them in those, and let's see, that's it. The noodles, the meatballs, the ladies. A lot of people that you might not see here today helping. A lot of other people come here and do that on the weekends, on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So it's the whole parish helping.
Now, what about the spaghetti sauce? The gravy, excuse me.
The gravy. The spaghetti sauce, we make it on Saturday morning. We start at 8, finish it up by 11. We put all the meatballs in the sauce, we cover everything, and then we come back up here early Sunday morning about 3:30, and we heat everything back up. And by 6 to 6:30, we're boiling noodles, getting ready to serve takeouts. The earliest person we've ever had show up to get their takeout was at 5 o'clock in the morning. So.
Yeah. You also have people who show up after you close.
Yes, we do, when we're sold out. We sure do. This year was we've never seen this before with the drive-through. There was a lot of spaghetti served and taken out, and we learned something from it, because people might get used to this. You just drive up, never get out of your car, they bring it to your car, and you leave. So this might be something we might look at in the future too.
I saw one lady, she got 20 to go.
Yeah, we had one that got 40.
Tell me,
40 takeouts.
Why would somebody get 40 takeouts?
They freeze it. They go back home and they put it in the freezer, and they freeze it, and they get it out when they're ready to eat it. That's what they do.
Are you guys going to start shipping? Like Amazon?
Hey, we could.
Could you be on Amazon?
We could. Well, we could call Our Lady of the Lake spaghetti sauce, gravy.
All right. Thank you for being on the show, man.
It's good to see you.
All right.